Here we have a 2017 17 plate Mercedes-Benz GLE 350D AMG line 4MATIC Premium. Now it's come with 4 superb unscratched, unmarked 21-inch AMG style alloy wheels in gloss black. Now we do have the LED headlights as well as the black front splitter, as well as the black Panoramic style front grills and matching black front badge. Now we do have the bonnet vents on either side of the bonnet, as you can see just there. Now we do have the black tire styling, so we do have the black wheels as well as the black wing mirrors, black window trim and also black roof bars with privacy glass on the rear. Now we do have a panoramic sunroof, as you can see just up there. Now we do have side steps on either side as well. There's a quick look at another alloy wheel. Now we do have 360-degree cameras as well as front and rear parking sensors, power assisted rear tailgate from the key and also a button inside. And we also have dual exit exhausts which are flush with the rear bumper and also the rear diffuser. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and really does look superb from every angle. Now let's a quick look at another superb alloy wheel. Now going to the rear, I'll show you bits of the interior. Now as you can see, we do have full leather throughout with ISOFIX points, pull down leather armrest with 2 nice size cup holders. We also have vents in the centre, and we also have storage nets behind the driver and passenger seat. And on the doors you have your integrated speakers with your brushed metal trim and your electric windows. Now going to the front, there's a look at the driver's full leather front seat, which is heated and electric and memory, as you do have the memory and electric function just there, and then you have the heated seat function just on the control panel there. Now you do have your electric windows with your electric power folding mirrors, brushed metal trim and also the button for the power assisted rear tailgate. Now jumping inside the vehicle, you can see we do have keyless start as well as auto lights and your electric parking brake. Now foot on the brake and push the keyless start, then the vehicle will then start. Now as you can see, it is free from any warning lights on the dashboard and has covered just over 69,500 miles. Now we do have a multi-function steering wheel with cruise control and speed limited just down there on the stock with electric steering wheel adjustments. Now we have paddle shift if we take the car into manual mode just there as well. Now in the centre we do have your satellite navigation unit where we can find DAB radio as well as media connectivity via Bluetooth. Scroll across or press media again. And you have media interface 2 and 1. Now they are USB ports. We also have memory card disc is there as well. Now I do have Bluetooth phone connectivity. Now we do also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built into this vehicle, as well as the Bluetooth connectivity via, well, Bluetooth. Now pop the car into reverse, you can see 360-degree cameras on the left-hand side with the rear 180-degree on the right-hand side. Go up and then you can go through all the different camera angles, as you can see just there. Now we do have the side views from the wing mirrors, just to help you parallel park, so it saves you curbing those wheels, which are in superb condition. Now we do have different drive modes, where we do have off-road, slippery, comfort, and also sport and individual. Now individual you can adapt the settings, so you can have your drive, suspension and steering set up to your preferences. And I'll pop that back into comfort. Now coming down here you have the heated seats, which work just as you would expect it to, as you can see just there. You turn the stop start on and off, as well as the parking sensors on and off. You also have traction control on and off there as well. You have dual zone climate control, which works just as you would expect it to. Storage as well. Just under there you do have 2 nice sized cup holders with a bit more storage. Now the buttons over here, this is what you control everything happens on your screen. You can press this button and then the vehicle will then rise, as it does have the air suspension. DSR, you also have manual mode. Now pop and press this button, I'll come up with the drive mode, and you can see just on the left hand side, if I press the brakes, and it gives you the percentage of the brakes that I'm touching, and then give it a little rev, you can see gives you the throttle response there as well, and it also tells you what degree of angles your wheels are on, and it also tells you that the vehicle is risen or rising, as you can see just there. Now we have a soft touch leather armrest with storage just underneath. There's a look at the passenger's full leather front seat, again, which is heated, electric and memory. Now to shut the panoramic sunroof, you've got the button just there. Push forwards and then the roof will then close. And then if you want the blind to close, simply press the button again, and then it will then close in the front and in the back. Now, this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with fresh service, new MOT, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this Mercedes-Benz GLE 350D 4MATIC AMG line premium. Now, the purpose of this video test drive, of course, is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. Now, as you can see, I'm not notified with steering to keep it straight line. It's going straight and true, and not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now, I do have paddle shift just behind the multifunction steering wheel if you wish to take the car into manual mode, as well as cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side on the stalk. Now, to activate the cruise control, simply just push down and go to nearest miles an hour. To go up by 1, push up very slightly. Then if you want to go to nearest 5 miles an hour, push up until you feel a bit of a click, and then adjust to nearest 5 miles an hour. Now, to cancel, simply just press the brake or push away from you on the stalk, and then it will then cancel. Now, as I'm slowing down for the roundabout, I'm going to take over the paddle shift, so currently in 5th, down to 4th, into 3rd, coming to a halt, so down to 2nd, then about to stop, so in 1st. Now, at the roundabout, I'm going to take a left, as you would if you test drive this vehicle today. So from 1st to 2nd, to 3rd, to 4th, up to 5th, and then select the car, take back over, simply just let go, or on your stalk where you choose drive, neutral or reverse, just push down, and then it'll go back into normal drive. Now, we do have very comfortable full leather seats throughout in this vehicle, which you can quite easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles and still get out feeling fresh. Now, the 2 front seats are also heated, so for those cold winter mornings, it really does make all the difference. Now, thanks to the AMG suspension on this vehicle, the drive is very, very smooth. Now, you do have the raise function, so if you do find yourself going over rough terrain or off-roading, as you do have an off-road mode, you can raise the suspension so you do have that little bit more ground clearance. Now, the 2 front seats are also heated electric in memory, so you have a wider range of choices where you can choose what position to have your seat in. You can put the headrest up and down, as well as lean back, go forwards and back, lift the base up and down. You do have a lot of different options. Now, in the centre, we do have your satellite navigation screen. We do also have Bluetooth media, Bluetooth audio connectivity, DAB radio, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Another little special feature to this vehicle is when you pop it into reverse, you do have the 360-degree cameras that pop up in the centre screen. Now, you do also have front and rear parking sensors there as well. Now, you have your cameras underneath your wing mirrors, so when you're parallel parking or parking next to a curb, you do have the view there way, so you don't curb any wheels. Or if you're reversing into a tight space, again, you have the 360-degree cameras just to help you and have that peace of mind that you're not going to hit anything. Now, here at RS Car Sales, we're a 5-star dealership with over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and Car Gurus. Now, if you read through the reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. Now, we do have Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, as well as TikTok, so feel free to follow us on either platform just to stay up to date with everything RS Car Sales. So whether it's getting new stock in, or if we upload another video or a new car comes in. Now, if you follow us on Instagram and YouTube, we do post a lot to either platform, and it's mainly just behind the scenes stuff of what goes on here at RS Car Sales. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'd be listening out for anyone wanting knocks or bangs, and if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. But right now, I'm coming into the industrial state where I'm going to take a right, I'm going to perform emergency stop and pop it straight into reverse, just to show you that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to, and you'll see the 360-degree cameras that I've been talking about pop up in the screen in the centre. So just about to pull in, hopefully there's no traffic, and I'll be able to pull in straight away. So I'll do a little countdown when I do the emergency stop. So we're going to do the emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Hard anti-brakes straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. And as you can see, the screen just in the centre, you do have the front and rear parking sensors. Now put it back into drive, and it goes and switches to the front camera. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer any unanswered questions or also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it for me in this walk around video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.